Well, you've also said that covering war and being in combat blows out your levels. And I thought that was a very interesting way to put it, that normal life, quote unquote, is really never the same. So once that hour decision came down, how was it for you to assimilate back into normal life?
The exposure to risk absolutely does blow out your levels, and it makes everything else look pretty dull and meaningless. I think the feeling of meaningfulness comes from feeling that there's consequences to things. And the greater the consequences are, the more meaning something seems to have. And the ultimate consequences are life and death. And so in a combat situation, everything seems incredibly meaningful because the enormous consequences are everywhere. And then you come back to, your suburban home in America, and nothing seems very meaningful because the consequences, we've made a society where consequences are kept to a minimum, which is great, except that it feels meaningless. And I think the trick to living happily in that kind of situation is to find other kinds of meaning. A walk in the park with your child is very meaningful, but there's no risk involved. There's no consequences really involved. And I think it's a matter of maturity, to grow out of a 20-year-old or a 30-year-old mindset about excitement and risk and consequence into something a little bit more profound. And for me, I don't know if I'm late or early, but I started that process in my late 40s, and I'm getting there. And actually, I think I have it's a certainly less exciting life, but I think I have a much richer life, emotionally richer life than I ever could have had jetting off to war zones and coming back all cranked with adrenaline.